Thursday morning. I'm going to do a quick update, try to keep it brief. I got here, I'm in Montana for my Montana rifle hunt. I can shoot a bull or a bear. I got here at 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning, and we got up to go hunting at 5:30. So, short night. I went out with my nephew and my dad to try to get both of them a deer. My nephew could only go for the morning. We took a hike up into a couple of mountains, and long story short, didn't see anything. Then he had to leave and go to work. It was snowing up there. And we dropped down to some lower elevations, and my dad and I just continued hunting the rest of the day. And it was raining all day down below, so it was a really wet day. We ended up seeing, I think, 4 does, but the highlight of the day was I was able to get my 85-year-old dad out on a hike / hunt with me, which is the first time he's basically gotten out of the vehicle in, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. I mean, it's getting hard for him to get around, but I convinced him to use my trekking poles, and we ended up doing like 1.5 mile round trip, so it was really cool. He was super excited about it, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of a tear welling up, so it was pretty cool. So that was definitely the highlight. Now today and probably tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on elk, and so I've hiked into this place. I'm not even halfway yet. It's already 8 o'clock. It's really cold this morning. It's in the 20s, but I've hiked into this place where I shot a whitetail buck in 21, so a couple years ago. I've seen elk in here, never seen any bulls, only cows, but it definitely has the kind of area that would hold a bull or two that are just trying to get away from everything. The problem I've had in the past is I can't get far enough in a day, and so that's why I want to keep this brief. I gotta get going. I'm going to try to push in further than I've ever pushed in. I just stopped right here to do a little bit of glassing. It's just a beautiful sunrise. Unbelievable. Love this time of year. But I stopped to do a little bit of glassing. I figured since I stopped now, I'll do this quick update. And then I got to get rolling again. So I've got 4 total days. Yesterday was the first day. Today's the second day. So let's see what happens. Love being here. It's been good to me in the years past. So here we go. I keep cutting fresh tracks. Tried to follow some of them. They literally ran me around in a circle. Made me feel like an idiot. But I just came across a spot where there's 4 or 5, actually 5 beds. Maybe even more. And it's all fresh tracks. Fresh droppings. I don't know what I gotta do to find them, but I'm just gonna keep looking. Just finished up lunch. Spent some time doing a little bit of glassing. Never turned anything up. I do have several sets of fresh elk tracks, either last night or this morning, next to me. I've kind of been just following them just because they're going in the same direction as me. So I'll probably continue to do that and then just see what happens. Like, I'm not really optimistic about catching up to them or turning them up, but certainly it doesn't hurt, so that's where we're at. I'm going to keep moving. It's fine when you're moving. When you stop, it's pretty chilly. When the sun comes out, it's pretty nice, but that hasn't happened very much today. Just little 60-second windows, and then it's back behind clouds. Still a beautiful day. See if we can make something happen. Trying to catch my breath. Just came up this hill. That is a big track. Wow. I don't know if that'll help at all. That's a big track. That is a big deer. Wow. I'm in the coolest frickin' place. I'm just seeing fresh elk sign and big deer sign everywhere. I just can't get my eyes on anything. I know they're all around me. Wow, it is just amazing up here. Probably I think I only have like 3 hours left. So I've got to turn around and start heading out. But I think I'm just getting into the best stuff. So, I don't know. These are monster deer tracks, seriously. Wow. Alright, if I can shoot something, come back and get it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it. Well, it's about 20 to 3. I've made it to the farthest point that I'd hoped I'd be able to get to. And there's tons of sign up here. And it's all fresh sign because it snowed last night. So the elk are definitely up here. They're just not up here right now. Haven't seen anything, haven't heard anything. And I got 2.5 hours before it's dark. Took me 7 hours to get up here. So that's not a real good ratio. Probably going to be doing a fair amount of hiking in the dark. So I at least would like to get down to a logging road or something to do that. So I gotta go. It's been an amazing day, but just super disappointing for elk. I still got the whole way out, so maybe, but nothing so far. Great day. Okay, I'm on my way out. I'm very thankful to be on an old logging road. I still have a long ways to go. And even when I get down to the main road, I think I have at least a mile, if not 2 more miles, just to get back to the truck. But the sun is set. Still a little bit light right now, but that's why I wanted to do this, because it's not going to be too long, it's going to be dark. I'm exhausted. I don't know what I'm going to be at. It'll probably be somewhere around, it'll be over 10 miles. But man, a lot of it was up, climbing to get in there, and then down and up and down and up and in snow. I'm beat. It's a good beat. I feel good. Oh, I just found my first bear scat. I'm hoping that I'm gonna run into a bear on my way out. That's my last hope for today. But yeah, I'm exhausted. It was a beautiful day. I'm not sure. I saw lots of sign. There's elk in there. It's definitely worth hunting. It's not easy to get to, but I just don't know too many places with elk that are. So I'm gonna see how I feel when I get back and get some dinner and have a chance to rest. I want to come back in here tomorrow. It's supposed to be another, probably actually even nicer than today, like more sun. If I do, I think I'll do more glassing. I might bring the spotting scope, because now I have a better idea of like where they were today. Because all the sign I saw was fresh within the last, like, at the time that I saw it, probably within the last like 6 hours, because it snowed last night. So I kind of have an idea of where they were moving. And if they do kind of a similar thing tomorrow, then I should be able to pick some up and then figure out a plan how to go after them. Today was just like, I mean, it was basically scouting and hunting while I was scouting. So, all right, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Okay, I know you probably really can't see this. Still, the light is just too low right now. But this is the first whitetail scrape I've actually ever seen firsthand. And it's last night or this morning. Because the dirt that's been scratched out is on top of the frost and snow. I know it's blurry. I can't get the camera to focus. It's just not enough light. But really cool. I've never actually, and it's dug out right there under this branch. So, and again, I don't know how much you can see, but I've actually never seen one of these in real life. I don't do a lot of whitetail hunting, only when I come out to Montana. I already have my deer this year, so I'm only hunting bulls and a bear right now. This is really cool to see. Like my dad and I were just talking about, like, is the rut going, is the pre-rut going, and so it's cool to see this firsthand. All right, I'm headed in. I'll do more of an update later. Well, it's about 9:30. It's been a beautiful morning so far, but my plan today was to do more glassing, less hiking. And as you can see, or hopefully you can see, that's not been very easy. I mean, I can't even see 100 yards. There's a big meadow right down there, right below me. Can't even see it. And it's pretty much that way 360 degrees around me. Like, I've gone to several different vantage points and it's the same on all of them. I just can't see. So it's kind of frustrating, mostly just because I'm so limited on time. But I'm just gonna continue to hang out. Fortunately, it's a nice morning, so I just had some snacks, continue to hang out, and hopefully this burns off and I can get some eyes on something. I've seen a couple white-tailed does this morning when I was hiking in, but that's it. I did see some more fresh tracks and signs, so they're here. I just need to be in the right place at the right time, and I need to be able to see. Looks like some sort of Lord of the Rings or fantasy scene down there with all that fog and the trees. Be pretty cool if it wasn't what's been keeping me from being able to glass all day. Well, the name of the game today has been Fog. It's almost 3 o'clock, and this is still what I'm dealing with. I think if this point it hasn't burnt off, it's not going to. I don't know if I've ever had it last the entire day like this before. I'm really not sure what my next step is. I was hoping to stay up here until evening, see if something would walk out. But I don't know if there's any point doing that. I just feel like if I drop down lower, I'll get under it. But I just don't think that's where the elk are. Man, this is not what I was expecting today. I don't know. We'll see what it does in the next 30 or 40 minutes. That's definitely a wolf track. Right there. I don't know what the little one is next to it, but that doesn't matter unless it's a pup. Could be. Well, I'm headed out. Probably about halfway at this point. Didn't see anything more than 4 white-tailed does. But really, that was all because of the weather. I mean, it's still foggy right now. It never did clear, it never did break. So I was really only able to watch maybe 20% of what I had wanted to glass and watch all day. There's not much you can do about that, I guess. Kind of surprised it stayed here all day, but it did. So on my way out, 1 day left tomorrow, and I think for the most part we're going to be trying to get Dad a deer. So I don't think I'll be doing anything for elk unless something just falls in our lap. It was a beautiful day today. I mean, just blue skies above the fog. So it was amazing. It was great being out. But disappointing as far as finding animals. I thought maybe I'd bump something on my way down. I waited until 4 o'clock. It's dark. Sunset's around 5. It's definitely prime time. But I'm on a logging road now, so chances are this is it. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's Saturday morning. Well, it's not the morning anymore, it's 1 o'clock. We slept in this morning, and then we drove over 2 mountain passes. We're on the opposite side of the mountain range where we've been hunting the last couple of days. Back over where my dad kind of learned the area first when he first started hunting over here. Back over here, I'm on a logging road that he's never walked on. He's heard from people that have been on it. It's supposed to be 7 miles long and clear cuts along the way. This is the first clear cut I've come to. And I just saw a little group of 3 does. I couldn't get the camera out in time. But those are the first animals I've seen. There's been a ton of activity up here because they're logging now. So I don't know what it's going to be like. Probably lots more does, and that might be it. But we didn't get over here until like 11:30 because it took a while to drive across on the passes. A lot of snow over the passes, a little bit sketchy in places, but we got here all right. So I'm just going to be walking in, see what I can find. I mean, it's a beautiful day, so it's just great to get out. And it's my last day, so just going to try to enjoy it. Just jumped those 2 does like 50 yards. Whoops. But I just came up this, so I'm just sucking for air, and they are right there, which I kind of thought might happen, but just on one hand thankful it wasn't like a bull elk or something, because I'd have been in no condition to shoot. Alright, I'll give an update in a minute. Well, I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna probably be the end of today, and probably be the end of my Montana trip. I hiked all the way into the very end of this road. I'm at the final clear cut. I did see a little Foggy, maybe 3-point down below when I first got here, and then those 2 does right up near where I'm at right now, and then 3 does earlier, probably a mile or so back down the road, and that's it. Not a single elk print, track, nothing. So sun is setting. You can see behind me, it's below the trees already. So it's time for me to start heading out. I don't know for sure. I'm maybe 5 miles in. I'm not sure, but it's all on a logging road, so I should be able to make it out by the time it's dark, and that's gonna do it. Beautiful day. I mean, again, just let's see here. Just, you know, beautiful views. Clear blue sky. It's very cold. Like, my hand right now is not in a glove, and it's cold, but it's beautiful and great for hiking. So I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.